Scuba Santa and his elf made a splash at SEA LIFE London Aquarium this December, bringing Christmas cheer to visitors in a unique underwater setting. Aquarists Josh Howard, dressed as Santa, and Stephen Seow, as his elf, dove into the open ocean tank, where they interacted with a variety of sea creatures, including turtles, fish, and a stingray that loves leeks. The festive duo waved at guests, feeding the animals their favorite vegetables, and shared the holiday spirit with families and children who were thrilled by the unusual sight. The aquarium's 14 themed habitat zones, home to over 500 species like zebra sharks, clownfish, and penguins, added to the magical atmosphere. Catherine Pritchard, SEA LIFE London's general manager, expressed the joy of seeing visitors' delighted reactions as they experienced this joyful underwater spectacle, marking a special start to the holiday season. A U.S. judge has blocked the $25 billion merger between grocery chains Kroger and Albertsons, siding with the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, which argued the merger would eliminate competition, raise prices, and harm unionized workers. A separate decision from a Washington state court judge also blocked the deal. Kroger is now reviewing its options but had previously indicated that a loss at the federal level would likely end the merger. The case was part of the Biden administration's efforts to address rising grocery prices, a concern that played a role in the 2020 election. Despite Kroger's defense that the merger would lower prices, particularly at Albertsons, unions have opposed the deal, warning of potential job losses.
Questions to Prime Minister Andy MacDonald.
Number one, Mr. Speaker.
Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has rejected claims that illegal migration has increased under his government. In a heated exchange during Prime Minister's questions on December 11, Starmer responded to Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch's accusation that his government had made it easier for migrants to cross the English Channel. He pointed to a new deal with Germany to close a legal loophole that had allowed human traffickers to store small boats used for crossings, emphasizing his government's efforts to combat illegal migration. Starmer also defended his record as Director of Public Prosecutions, contrasting it with Badenoch's criticism. Meanwhile, concerns over inheritance tax changes were raised by Liberal Democrat leader Ed Davey, as farmers protested outside Parliament. Starmer maintained that few farmers would be affected by the new tax rules, despite opposition claims. At 82, Keishia Volari is a true inspiration, scaling the rocky heights of Rio de Janeiro's Morro de Urca Hill with unwavering strength and a bright smile. She credits her incredible health to a vegetarian diet, regular exercise, and a simple yet effective approach to well-being, vitamin C to keep her skin youthful. Her climbing instructor, Raphael Rain, is in awe of her vitality, saying she outperforms even younger climbers in terms of strength, posture, and good humor. Volari's advice to others is clear: live life, eat well, and strengthen your muscles. She emphasizes that physical activity keeps metabolism active, helping the body thrive. Her story is a testament to the power of healthy habits and a positive mindset, showing that age is no barrier to living life to the fullest. Afghan Taliban's acting minister for refugees, Khalil Rahman Haqqani, has been killed in a blast in Kabul along with 6 others, according to his nephew, Anas Haqqani. Khalil, a senior leader of the Haqqani network, was listed as a specially designated global terrorist by the U.S. in 2011, with a $5 million bounty on his head. Barcelona manager Hansi has urged his young squad to set aside their domestic challenges and focus on their crucial Champions League clash against Borussia Dortmund. With both teams tied at 12 points, Flick highlighted the importance of securing 3 points to strengthen their position in the next stage. Despite a shaky 2-2 La Liga draw against Real Betis last weekend, Flick remains optimistic, emphasizing the team's potential and determination. Goalkeeper Inaki Peña expressed his excitement about playing in front of 80,000 fans at Dortmund's Westfalenstadion, acknowledging the challenge of facing a high-scoring opponent. Flick insists his team is mentally prepared and ready to give their best in this high-stakes encounter, which could define their European campaign.